Hello everyone, welcome to FPL Subs. In today's video we have the below topics: Game Week 6 Points and Analysis, Game Week 7 Team and Transfers. Let us quickly go through the Game Week 6 Dream Team, the kings of the Game Week. Bamford, do you have any tricks? Yes sir, I scored 6 out of 6. Bamford, whom should I pick? Me sir, I scored a hat trick. It's Bamford time. The Leeds forward has now got 6 goals from 6 matches, and his hat trick has earned him a spot in Dream Team. Congratulations to Son for making a hat-trick appearance in Dream Team, and luckily he is in my team too. Danny Assist Inks has also there in the Dream Team, as he banks 2 more attacking returns on the way. Those who have kept faith in James like me has also gained points along with his fellow teammate Zuma with a clean sheet for both of them in the match. Murphy from Newcastle is the budget option this time with his wonderful free kick. Crystal Palace got their upper hand over Fulham and 2 of their players are in the Dream Team. Zaha and Riedewald were among the points. James Ward-Prowse has brought a rabbit from his hat performance out of nowhere, sadly after leaving my team. Those who have watched my Game Week 5 transfer video would know that I bought Grealish as a replacement for Ward-Prowse. I have given the link in the description, and the final 2 picks are Peter Schmeichel and Koch, who worked hard for their clean sheet for their respective teams and had featured in Dream Team with few bonus and save points. I have 2 players from my team in successive Game Week Dream Team and back-to-back Green Arrow for me. Before going into my Game Week analysis, let me update you that I have put few details of my team along with the points, like my overall point and rank, total transfers made, squad value and money in the bank. As you can see, my total Game Week 6 point is 54, with only 1 transfer from Mitrovic to Watkins, with both being differential pick, with Watkins having more chances of points. Those who have not watched my video about differential and other picks, please have a look. I have given the link in description. Although Watkins gave me only 2 points and Grealish blanked again with only 1 point. Werner also blanked, and having watched the Chelsea and United game, Pulisic was looking like more of a threat in attack. But James was included in Chelsea team as I told in my Game Week 6 transfer video. He got a clean sheet along with Saiss and McCarthy, who are overperforming this season, and I am very happy to have them in my team from beginning. Trent was so close of an attacking return, but instead got only 2 points after losing clean sheet. Salah was also millimeters away from attacking returns and resulted captain blank for my team second time in the season after De Bruyne in Game Week 4. Bowen looked dull after Antonio's substitution and was not comfortable in his new position. I may have to address this issue in future. Jimenez and Son both got 1 goal each with full bonus points, and a green arrow takes me to an overall rank of 1.2 million. My squad value is now 98.3 and I have 1.7 in the bank. Like every game week, I have restricted myself to do any transfer before the matches of European competition are over. This is my full squad without making any transfer. I may again make a transfer in attack by bringing in Harry Kane. But let's have a look into consequences of the transfer in advance. It will help many of us as it's involved a lot of popular players. First scenario is if we want to transfer out Kane in future. The obvious replacement is Aguero. But with his age and injury, it seems like it will be very hard for him to bring back his glory form, especially when Sterling is leading the attack with ease. So it is not at all advisable to bring Aguero, but you never know what happens in future. Next replacement is Vardy, again with same issues as Aguero. With his age and injury records, in addition to that, the lack of involvement in open play from Vardy and only depending on penalty have reduced his scoring potential. The next option is Werner, but that will be waste of two transfers by swapping him with Kane and again bringing him. As I already having him in my team, if we look into mid-budget strikers like Ings and Calvert-Lewin are the standout options. But I already have Jimenez and will only have one option going forward in this price bracket. The alternate scenario is keeping Harry Kane long term and move out Son in future. Let's look at the options. A like-to-like switch is Marcus Rashford, but his performance in left wing is yet to be tested as he is currently playing as striker, and that will surely change when Martial is back or Cavani is fit. The premium options are Sterling and De Bruyne, but to get them I need extra millions, which is difficult to find from current team. Same with Bruno Fernandes, and I also do not want him right now without understanding his role in the team properly. The mid-budget options like Pulisic and James Rodriguez are easily affordable, but that depends upon their form and fixtures. To be honest, I found this last option very tempting, with premium like Salah and Kane and mid-budget options like Grealish, one of James Rodriguez or Pulisic, and one of Jimenez, Ings or DCL for front seven, with the differential each in attack and midfield. This is my transfer and game week history. As you can see, I have made all transfers very late so far and only after press conferences. Also, I have only taken one hit till now and planning to do a special video on hits in the coming weekend. I would captain Kane if I bought him, otherwise it will be on Salah for game week 7. Hope I have given you full team and transfer details and have thoroughly discussed my thoughts about the Kane dilemma. If you like the content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, please comment about your thoughts so that I can improve the content more and come with more videos with your inspiration and suggestions. This weekend, I will discuss about transfer hits in FPL. Till then, take care and goodbye from me. Please do like, comment, share the video and please subscribe the channel before leaving. More videos are planned and your involvement will be highly appreciated. Goodbye for now to all my fellow subs. Keep enjoying and see you in the next video.